I was going to show you some Scarifier action, but unfortunately the GoPro, I leave it on and then it's gone flat, so I can't use that today. We've got some more Scarifier to do in the next few weeks, so I'll show you some in action. This one, this little Scarifier, Bob Andrews one, old one, but it's had a new engine on in recent years, and just before I had it, it must have had it on because it's not that old, these Honda clone engines, so it's all right. I did a video of that the other day actually, that will have been up by the time you see this one. So if you go over to my other channel, it was just cleaning the carb out and a few little bits like the belt adjustment and things. I sort of got up and running because it's just been stuck in storage for a while, and to be honest, it's not working too bad today. There isn't a hell of a lot that's going to come off of this. There ain't a lot that's going to come off of this lawn because we did it last year, and there's a bit of moss there you can see, but nothing to speak of really. We will cross the other way as well. We're going this way at the moment, but we will cross the other way. But we took a lot of it last year, and it's not come back to, the moss hasn't really come back too much. So they want it done basically because these have got the solid slitter blades on, so they sort of not actually aerate it, but they do slit into the ground a bit to sort of allow it to breathe a little bit. I would like an aerator at some point, but I'd like one of the ones what takes the cores out, and they're quite expensive, so not at the moment. But these two Scarifiers are working okay. I'll show you my old one over here. Yeah, not actually a Honda on the go today. Usually there's a Honda on the go on the gardens. I have had the steel strimmer out though, doing a bit of string around the edge. It's tea break time now, so love that, and then see if we can finish this today. Done over that side already, it's already done. Wasn't that much come off there, but a bit. This is my old Scarifier. I never actually, basically I bought it in a job lot and I sold some other bits, and it basically cost me nothing. I've probably shown you it before. It's got a decent engine, it's got 3.5 horsepower Briggs on it, the old industrial commercial engine type one. The exhaust bolt's missing, but I managed to secure it on with that on the top there. I've never really done anything to it at all really, but the belt squeals a bit when it's sort of, I don't think the belt's very good. I think it's slipping a bit, but it'll do for today. The adjustment kept slipping, so I managed to go in their shed and find some vice grips to hold that in place, because it kept that keeps vibrating out. But I've got my Bob Andrews one, like a Cameron one, a bigger one than the other Bob Andrews, and I'm going to reblade that and probably use that as my second one. I think I'll keep the three of them, to be honest. I was gonna get another one. I still might, but these do actually do the job for how much I use them. Don't know whether it's worth the big investment really, when these ones are actually the whole three have basically cost me less than £150. So this one being the most expensive one, so I might just hang on to these three, get them sort of reasonable, which this one is reasonable now. What I weren't doing before, I had to, it's shown on the other video, but it was wired up, the adjustment, and I added that spring on it, so it actually, when you start it before, it wasn't slipping on the belt when you start it. It's catching slightly now, but see, it's not actually turning over the, obviously down there, it's not actually turning over the blades. So it's easy to start. Before it's just locked on all the time, so when you were pulling it, it was turning the whole blades as well. So I sorted that out the other night. It seems to be functioning okay. I always find with these older ones, the best thing to do probably, and you can see one on there, the old belt's on there with the backup, and I've left the wire on there for the reason I can revert back to my other way if the belt breaks. All I have to do is unscrew that, hook that wire on there to hold it, and the other belt was a bit longer, so then it will just pull through, and I'd have to adjust the cable. But yeah, Laura's using this one, it's working alright. This one I don't think it's had a great deal of use for it. It's not a bad nick. It's a pretty old machine. I think it's 80s, and it's not a bad machine really. It seems to be working alright. Bearings all seem good, as they do in the other one actually. It's just the wheel bearings and that on the other one are pretty poor. It's been a dreadful day today. It's better this afternoon. This morning was awful with the wind. But yeah, I'll sort of cut off in a second and get on with this. I'd like to show you a bit of footage, but I might have a little one to do tomorrow if it don't rain. But it's been very, very stormy. This storm Gareth this morning, it was really coming. The wind's really coming with some power. But we're in a bit more of a valley where we are now, so it's a lot better. But yeah, there's that old one. Sometimes I tie the back flap up, but I put it down today because there weren't much coming off. And the old bit was hitting my shoes and that. I thought I might as well just put that down today. But you can see the wheels are all rickety and that. But like I said, the whole 3 of them I've got only cost me £150, and they've earned their money many times over. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Gonna have a cup of tea, and then I'll show you when we're sort of done. We'll basically look like that side. So yeah, it's just a sort of a maintenance Scarifier really, more than actually to do a heavy job on it, because that was done last year. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll show you when we're done. For today, the Scarifier is actually done. We've sort of gone up to that bit there. We can see it's dragged a little bit of the soil up a little bit there, and quite gone any further back because we've run out of time a little bit. So we've done, we're basically up to this tree. We've still got over there to do, and over there we can do that next week, and a bit round there. We've got actually wants that border and that re-edged and that, so we can just tie it all in together next week. Only been one Scarifier next week rather than the 2. I have been asked to, they're going to get me some sort of tower type thing, and we're going to top the conifers. Them ones there, we cut along the side of there the other week, and it took them back quite a way. So to be honest, to cut the top along there isn't too bad at all really, if I've got the right apparatus to get up there. I'm not going to do anything dangerous. I'm going to do everything off the pole, the steel combi system. But basically it's going to be a matter of sort of taking the sides of these off, which you can see there's quite a lot to take off. I'll take it quite far back, even if it looks a bit brown. They're hardly the nicest trees anyway, so I'm going to really worry about the bushy. They're not really that bushy either. It's all empty along there, so it's just going to be a matter of taking them back and then trimming the tops off best I can really. I only really want to go to where the tops were done before, so I imagine they have been done before. So what I'll do, I think I can sort of see up in there where one's been cut before, so if I can get close enough to it and then get the tower and just nip them off bit by bit, it will be a per day rate rather than a quote job. So I can just come for a day, but while we've got scaffolding. If I'm borrowing my brother's, it'd be ace, because I'm used to scaffolding and I quite like it. So and he can just charge a higher fee sort of to the customer. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Play it on by ear at the moment. So I can sit down and let Laura rake it all up. Bloody share me. I can sit down and let Laura rake up.
About time you picked up a rake.
Yeah, I'm going to let Laura rake it all up. Bloody share me. I can sit down and let Laura rake up.
About time you picked up a rake.
Yeah, I'm going to do that now.